Good morning, Cayman. Here is your daily headlines from CMR for Wednesday, December 11th.
Good morning, Cayman. The CMR team is bringing you today's headline stories for December 11th. Let's start now with an urgent plea from the police. The RCIPS has issued an important public safety alert. The police are seeking assistance in locating a suspect involved in an assault that occurred on public transport over the weekend. The incident occurred early Saturday morning on a bus traveling from Georgetown to West Bay. Police report that at approximately 6:30 a.m., a male passenger allegedly harassed and assaulted a female passenger on the route. The police provided the following description of the suspect. He was described as approximately 6 feet tall, had a dark brown complexion, and was wearing construction attire at the time of the incident. While police responded to the incident later that morning, they have not yet been able to locate the individual. They're now turning to the public for assistance. If you have any information about this incident, you're urged to contact the West Bay Police Station. The number to call is 949-3999. All information will be treated with strict confidentiality.
Our top local story this morning. Foster's Airport Centre is set to reopen today, following yesterday's electrical fire incident. The grocery store was forced to close temporarily after a small electrical fire broke out in the produce section yesterday afternoon. While the fire was quickly contained, store management took immediate precautions, evacuating all customers and staff to ensure public safety. A thorough inspection of the premises was conducted following the incident. The store's sister location, Price Right, was able to resume operations several hours after the incident. However, Foster's Airport Centre remained closed to allow for a complete safety assessment. Store officials have confirmed that Foster's Airport Centre will resume normal operations this morning.
We begin with a landmark development in healthcare for the Cayman Islands. The long-awaited Poinciana Rehabilitation Center has officially opened its doors, bringing new hope to mental health patients and their families. After 10 years of planning and development, the 54-bed adult facility was formally opened yesterday afternoon in a ceremony led by Deputy Governor Franz Manderson. This opening marks a particularly significant moment for Caymanian patients currently receiving treatment in Jamaica. Facility Director Marcia Mullings-Thompson has confirmed these patients will be returning home before Christmas. The journey to this point hasn't been without its challenges. The project faced several setbacks during construction, including budget overruns and initial issues with electrical inspections. However, those hurdles were finally cleared last week when the facility received its full certificate of occupancy. The center will begin accepting patients using a phased approach, with priority given to relocating those currently receiving care overseas.
Turning to a few regional stories making the rounds this week.
We turn now to a dramatic scene that unfolded in the Bahamas Parliament last week, where a heated debate turned physical, leading to multiple injuries and the removal of several lawmakers. Opposition member Shannon Cartwright was at the center of the incident, which occurred during a contentious debate over recent police corruption allegations. The situation escalated when Speaker Patricia DeVoe declined to recognize Cartwright during the proceedings. According to parliamentary sources, Cartwright then approached the Speaker's position and seized the ceremonial mace, traditional symbol of parliamentary authority, before throwing it through a window. The incident resulted in 2 injuries. The Deputy Speaker was taken to hospital after being struck during the altercation, and a police officer sustained a leg injury. Law enforcement subsequently removed Cartwright and several other lawmakers from the chamber. This disruption came during discussions of serious allegations involving Bahamian police officials who are currently facing U.S. federal charges related to alleged cocaine trafficking.
In Jamaican news, a popular Jamaican TikTok creator was fatally shot Saturday night while streaming live on the platform, marking the latest in a series of violent incidents targeting social media influencers in the country. Xavier Nia Gang Foga, 23, was gunned down on Panton Lane in St. Catharines shortly after 9 p.m. while participating in a TikTok match live streaming feature where creators co-host together. Moments before the shooting, Foga and his co-host were exchanging confrontational remarks about their ability to locate and harm each other. When attackers approached, both Foga and a companion fled before shots were fired off camera. Deputy Superintendent Michael Campbell of the St. Catherine South Police Division said there is currently no established motive for the killing. According to Campbell, Foga had no known gang affiliations and was not previously on law enforcement's radar as a violence producer. Friends of Foga, who gained popularity for his freestyle rap performances and controversial social media clashes, suggested jealousy may have played a role in his death. They noted his recent rise to TikTok fame and purchase of a BMW, a marked change from his previous work selling egg and plantain sandwiches.
In business news, a milestone achievement for one of our leading financial institutions. Cayman National Bank has been named Bank of the Year by The Banker magazine, making this their 8th time receiving this prestigious honor. The award comes as Cayman National celebrates its 50th anniversary. The bank topped the rankings in the Cayman Islands for its impressive combination of growth and strategic initiatives. The judging panel particularly noted Cayman National's commitment to enhancing customer experience. The bank has expanded its consumer loan offerings while making significant technological advances in its digital banking platforms. Among these innovations are their new interactive teller machines, or ITMs, which allow customers to conduct real-time banking and speak directly with advisors through video conferencing. The bank has also upgraded both its mobile banking app and website functionality. This focus on digital innovation, combined with their interactive remote services, showcases Cayman National's commitment to modern banking solutions while maintaining their traditional customer service values.
And now to some exciting news from our local sports scene, where young athletes have been making their mark in netball. The annual inter-primary and secondary netball finals just wrapped up, and what an event it turned out to be. Over 500 students from across the Cayman Islands showed up to compete, representing 14 different teams. The big story of the day was Clifton Hunter High School, which absolutely dominated the secondary school competitions. They pulled off an impressive feat, claiming championships in 3 divisions: under 12, under 14, and under 16. And speaking of impressive performances, we saw quite the upset in the primary school division, with Island Primary coming out on top. The atmosphere was electric, with spectators packing the sidelines of all 4 courts to watch these young athletes compete. St. Ignatius Catholic School also deserves a mention, as they rounded out the secondary school victories by taking home the under 18 title. It's wonderful to see such enthusiasm for netball among our young athletes. Back to you, James, with more sports news.
Thank you for joining us for this news segment. Just a quick reminder that these stories and more can be found on our website and social media platforms, with all news being shared on our WhatsApp channel.